Jai Narayan student, welcome back here. I hope all are well. Stay safe, stay home, stay healthy. Now, myself Nidhi Lal, today we going to discuss class 10th geography chapter number 4 agriculture. Now start. See, this word is agricultural. Agriculture is word is Latin word. Latin word equal to agri means field and land and cultural growing cultivation, and this word is agricultural. And this word is agriculture is word is Latin word. Agri means field, cultural growing cultivation. This word is agricultural. Now, next, agriculture. What is the agriculture? Agriculture is a primary activity which produce most of the food that we consume. Beside the food grains, it also produce raw material for various industries. A large number of industries are based on agriculture produce such as jute, cotton, sugar, etc. Now, this activity also economic activity that involves extracting the natural resource like agriculture, and which crops are grown by extracting the nutrient from the soil, and this processing for marketing and distribution of agricultural products. Let's see. Now, this pie chart showing two-thirds of its population is engaged in agricultural activity and one-third is rest. Total peoples engaged in different activities. Now, next, types of farming. This types of farming, three types of farming. First, primitive subsistence farming. Second, intensive subsistence farming. Third is commercial farming. Types of farming. Types of farming is firstly primitive subsistence farming. This farming is the family community labor, and this type of farming is still practiced in few pockets of India. Primitive subsistence agriculture is practiced on a small patches of land with the help of primitive tools like hoe, deo, digging, stakes, family community labor, and this type of farming depend upon monsoon and natural fertility of the soil and suitability of other environmental condition to the crops grown. See the picture. Next, this picture show in the digging stakes, hoe and deo, and this type of farming very small patches of land, and this primitive tools like hoe, deo and digging stick, and this farming is depend upon monsoon, natural fertility and suitability of the other environment, and this type of farming only involve the family community labor. See, primitive subsistence farming, burn and clear a patch of land. It means कि farmer clear a small part of land, it is a burn, and then land is cultivated, and when fertility of land decrease and farmers shift of new land, and this is called as slash and burn agriculture. Again my words is repeated, farmers clear a small part of land, it is burn, and then land is cultivated, and when fertility of land decrease and farmers shift of a new land, this is called a slash burn agriculture. Old land replenished and the fertility is naturally done, and farming is done for a self consumption, and northeastern state like a Jhuming and Bastar district of Chhattisgarh Deepa. Okay, it is the slash burn agriculture. This picture is, it is the known by different names and different part of the other country, like example for northeastern state of Jhuming and Bastar district of Chhattisgarh and Deepa. Now next types of farming, second types of farming, intensive subsistence farming. It is practiced in areas of high population pressure on land. This type of farming practice in areas of high population pressure on land. It is the labor intensive farming, and where high doses of like biochemical inputs and irrigations are used for obtaining the high production. though the right of inheritance leading to the division of land among the successive generation has rendered the land holding size and uneconomical. The farmer continue to take maximum output from the limited land in the absence of alternative source of livelihood, and thus there is an enormous pressure on agriculture land, and in order to get maximum output from the limited land, and the farmer uses like irrigation, HIV seeds and biochemical fertilizer, pesticide, and it is the labor intensive farming. And for like labor intensive farming, just like example, fertilizers, pesticide, irrigation are used to increase the production. Why are you using? Because they increase the production, and use for the fertilizer, pesticide, irrigation are used. Clear? And this type of farming is intensive substance farming. Now last is commercial farming. The main character of this type of farming, the the higher doses of modern inputs is used in order to obtain higher productivity, and irrigation facilities, HYV seeds, you also use chemical fertilizer, insecticide, pesticide, and degree of commercials of agriculture varies from one region to another. It means कि this type of farming is done of a large area. Okay, and farming is done a large area. It is the main purpose is to sell the product. It is the main purpose is to sell and the product and earn the greater profit. HY seeds are used to increase production. Chemical like fertilizer, insecticide, pesticide are used. Irrigation facilities ability example like rice cultivation, states for in Punjab and Haryana, and this type of farming is commercial farming. Okay, now next, plantation farming. Plantation is also type of commercial farming, and this type of farming a single crop is grown in a large area, and this type of farming is plantation, and this type of farming a single crop is grown on a large area, and the plantation has an interface of agriculture and industries. Plantation cover a large tracts of land using capital intensive inputs and labor required migrant laborers. It is use a raw material in respective industry. For example, like sugar cane for a sugar industries, rubber and banana, coffee, and this help the industry gets them the raw material also. Okay, and this type of industry example, sugar cane for a sugar industries, and rubber, banana, coffee, etc. Okay, and this topic is completed. Today we discuss what is the agriculture and types of farming, and now next class is the seasons, cropping patterns.